Alright. Excuse me. Today we're going to fix the problem with my King hauler. What we're going to do is we're going to lock the diffs. I've done the back one. As you see, you can't spin them around. But this side over here, you can see I can turn this and hold the other straight, or vice versa. Which is fine if you run it on the street all the time, but I'm probably going to change these tires to something a little different, and I want to be able to run it in the dirt because there's not a whole lot of road for me to ride this on. So I thought I'd give you a show on how to do that. So the safest bet for me right off the bat is to take these pipes off and then just flip the truck upside down. Just like that. Alright. Now as you can see, you can hold one side, or I can do this back wheel, see, or the other one. And if you move both of these, everything's fine, but you can do it with just one. So there's definitely a slip in there, and you can see this slack. You see how you get very little in the back once you've locked it. So this drives me crazy. So we're going to take this axle off, open it up, and I'll show you how to lock the diff. First thing we got to do is take the tires off. Take the hex off. Hold that down. Okay, the next thing we gotta do is grab the Phillips screwdriver, the worst thing you ever made in the world. Take these off. I'm just going to put these nuts back on here so I don't lose them. Alright, then we pull these back, shocks off. There can be a little dry shaft down here if you don't want to act funny, so we take the dry shafts off. show you real quick. Alright, we got to take these two screws out, and they're being kind of pesty. So instead of just burning up time on the camera, let me get them loose and I'll be right back. Alright, we got the axle off. And one thing you're going to want to get used to is knowing which way is up and down. They got these couple little bumps up here, so we know that this will go this way. I couldn't actually get them screws off the way it was, so I just took the mount off. I believe I can get it back on just as easy, if not easier, than when I did the front one. So we just set the axle back on these spring retainers, and all should be good. What is it? Dinky shocks. So let's get this out of the way now. Alright. Get this axle open. So all Phillips screws. Got all the screws out of the axle. I'm in my magnetic tray before they end up everywhere. Alright. Get you in a little closer here. Now we just open this. And there is no grease in here. We will definitely be addressing that. And you see these bushings, I'm going to be replacing them with bearings. Figured if I got it out, might as well do it right. Now I can see when I put this together the first time that I use Loctite, so I'll make sure I do that again. Alright, well this is what the inside looks like. And then these gears would sit like that, and when everything turns, they turn together. So if one turns, the other can stay or whatever. But now here's the trick. Take one of the gears off. Put it back, and then drop that gear right down there. Just like that. And then when you put this top back on, it'll lock that up. Grab a napkin here. What I'll do now is we get the little Loctite. They're on a baggie there. Just works better with a baggie. And we'll put this back together. Get a little snug, don't overdo it, because this is a kind of pot metal, so you don't want it to break. Alright, and this will go back in there. Pull out some bearings here. Take this C-clip off. That's the short one, so we know that'll go in here. And I know if you're looking, you see them bearings are a different color. That's just they're the same make and everything and size. They're just different wraps on the end. Doesn't really matter. Alright, now for some reason that one didn't lock. I gotta get back in there and figure out why. Alright, let me open this back up and I'll tell you what happened once I find out. This way we ain't burn tape. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I don't know exactly what happened with that. I just took it apart, switched it over one more side, and it seemed to work fine. But it doesn't turn now. It's locked, see? And that's what you want. Now if you're going to run this on the road with it locked like that, it's going to eat up your tires. But if you run it in the dirt and it's not locked, you won't be able to go anywhere at all. So it's kind of a catch-22. Now we got bearings and everything in there. Put these screws back. Alright, well let me finish putting the screws back in and then I'll be right back. Alright, I almost forgot something pretty important, so I had to take it back apart real quick. And like an idiot, I almost left it with no grease. Alright, she's greased up pretty good now. Alright, well give me a minute to put these screws back in and I'll be right back. Alright. We can get this back together. One thing you want to watch out for is make sure that the axles be going in the same direction and not fighting each other. Shafts back in here. Sorry about that. All elbows here. See if I can get this up a little. And so we get the shocks on there. These are only tightened down so far. You got a nylock washer on it. Right now, as you see, you can't turn them anymore. They're both locked. Yeah, I know I shut the camera off a couple times, but this really didn't take all that long. The one thing was I forgot to put the grease in and stuff, so I had to do that a second time, but all in all 20-30 minutes I imagine it tops. And that's it. Now we got locked this. And the best part is you don't have that real big slop in the back anymore. Got a little bit, but I mean, I guess that's to be expected. Alright. Chuck a little battery in here real quick and I'll let you see it. Let's get the controller out here. Put her on the King Homer. Let's get this back down here. As you see, they're now locked. So if I'd done this before, one tire here would be staying still, and one tire over there would be staying still. So we're doing good. So now maybe she'll go in the grass. So I'm probably gonna have to change the tire. Sorry, I got a few. Thinking of even maybe these and just do singles. They're almost as wide. It'd be nice if these rims are so small, though. It would have been nice if I could have just pulled this tire over top of both of these rims, which would have made this wider, but we'll see. But that's it for this video. Well, these are the other tires I've got, see, and they're just a tiny bit higher, but they're wide. I need to paint them still, but I think these will look nice. You know, a lot of the rigs now got the big tires on the back, and I think these, being as wide and everything they are, they'll go through the dirt. But hopefully I can show you a video on that later. So until next time, thanks for watching. So please like, please subscribe, and please comment. Alright, bye.